I think they can hear us in the boardroom. Yep, they can. All right, we should be okay to start.
Okay, it is 5:09. We'll call this meeting to order. Let's stand for the flag salute. And Julie, would you mind leading us?
Sure. All right. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States
Roll call. Mr. Helga, Mr. Freya, Mr. Otamuro are present. Business from the floor. The board meeting is a business meeting of the board held in a public forum to comply with the Brown Act. It is not a town hall meeting with the board. This is the time for citizens to present problems or questions they feel the board should discuss. Individuals are encouraged to address the full board, not individual board members. The law prohibits the board from taking action on items not on the agenda. Request to speak cards should be filled out in advance and presented to the superintendent's executive assistant. Instructions for submitting remote public comments can be found on our website, busdk12.com. You have 3 minutes for each individual speakers to speak. The president may review the submitted request to speak or take a poll of speakers for or against a particular issue and may ask that initial person speak only if they have something new to add. Citizens who have comments on or against a particular issue may be asked to provide a written statement for the record or to sign an agreement with the written comments of another citizen. All names will be memorialized in minutes. With the board consent, the president may increase or decrease the time allowed for public presentation depending on the topic and the number of persons wishing to be heard. For the record, state your name. Do we have anything for this one? Not at this time. Okay. So we're going to go into presentations. Barstow STEM Academy. Are you guys ready? You've been ready, huh?
Yeah, so
Good news is you guys just have to face the wall. You don't have to face backwards.
good evening, everybody. So I'm Yusef Zawala, principal at Barstow STEM Academy, and we're happy and honored to be presenting to the board tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to our ASB advisors, Ms. King and Ms. Yeager, so they can introduce our students that are presenting.
So the students have been working for, gosh, probably a couple of months on this presentation. They wrote it all themselves. They compiled all of the pictures themselves. So we appreciate all of their efforts, everything that they have done to make STEM an amazing place. So students, stand up and introduce yourself.
I'm Jimena Nunez, and I'm the ASB president.
I'm Carlo Massimini, the 7th grade treasurer, with the 8th grade treasurer.
I'm Elizabeth Hernandez, and I'm the the vice president. I'm Ian Laura, and I'm nothing.
I'm Gwen Collado and I'm an ASB member.
Are you guys ready to start?
Yes.
So first slide.
Yes.
Slide down, guys, slide down.
So I'm going to be talking about just a list of all the things that we've done, and then I'll be talking about a little bit of web. So we've had our 5th grade orientation, our fifth grade web dance, our back to school night, back to school dance, 5th grade academic follow-ups, PTO, sports dance, the BMX anti-bullying assembly, the back to school rally, and the UBASH.
Oh, next slide. There it is.
The 5th grade orientation went pretty well. Most likely, most of the kids were well behaved, and we got a lot of lessons and told them the rules of STEM. We did activities in the cafeteria, and then the web leaders took the 5th graders to the classrooms to teach them some valuable lessons. The back to school dance went pretty well. We made a decent amount of money and everyone had a good time. ASB helped set it up and take it down and picked up trash after.
The anti-bullying BMX show was very good. Everyone had a good time. It was really cool, and we could see everyone's smiles as they learned the importance of anti-bullying.
Wrestling did fairly well with lots of wins. Cross country, though coming in fourth at finals, still had a lot of heart. Volleyball doing well so far. The fifth grade dance was a big success. There were good responses from the fifth graders, and they really enjoyed it. The web leaders set up and decorated decorations in a Hawaiian theme.
The rally went really well. We got a lot of people stepping up and doing the challenges, and the rest of their grade cheered them on. The ASB team set up in the morning and cleaned up after. We heard a lot of good things with sixth grade taking the win overall.
For family night, we had 2 games set up on each table and then a table saved for bingo. There was food saved for purchase such as zebra cakes, pizza, and sodas. Though hosted during the powder puff game, people who showed up had a good time playing bingo for books and enjoying games. Our robotics night is this Thursday.
The Spirit Days have been going well. We have had a lot of funny moments and a lot of participation from everyone, even the teachers. The Boo Bash went really well. A lot of people helped out, with Avid even stepping in and helping with the haunted house. The haunted house was by far the most popular thing at the Boo Bash this year. The ASB did a great job.
Yep.
Was there another slide?
There's images.
Oh, one more. And the next slide, Monique. Technology is not on our side today. There we go. That might be it.
Okay, he had put a little thank you for your time.
Aw.
Get to take a picture.
Group picture, we're doing a group picture.
Nice.
Where? How's this going?
Okay.
When, basically.
This way, this way.
This time.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Can you face this way too for the parents, please? All right, group picture, come on.
Don't worry, we'll do one more to the left side.
District Office Employees of the Month for September 2024.
Thank you. So very excited to be able to announce one of our employees of the month from August that we were not able to present back in August, for August, and then the rest are for September. So we're going to do the August one first, and nope, not this one. And this one is because she's being recognized as the superintendent's choice for the certificates. Are they on your desk? They are.
I'll be right back.
So Rochelle McIntyre. I've seen the choice, and I have a certificate coming here in a moment, and we have a new item to present to all of our employees of the month as well. So we have your plaque that we're going to give to you, which states in recognition of your extraordinary dedication and service to the staff and students of Barstow High School District for August 2024. We also have Schools First Federal Credit Union has supplied us with $25 gift cards. It was an assortment of gift cards, so I don't know which one you're getting. Looks like Subway, but I'm not sure. So $25 gift card, a USD binder, as well as your certificate, which is coming here in a moment. So I want to present this to you as the superintendent's choice
Thank
for
you.
August.
Thank you.
Picture, everyone?
Yes, by me.
We go, ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Let's see, this one will be North Unified School District's elementary classified employee of the month. Is going to, for September, now we're doing all of September. So John Crane. In recognition of your extraordinary dedication and service to the staff and students of Barstow Unified School District for September 2024, you also are receiving your picture plaque, a certificate, binder, and a surprise $25 gift card from Schools First Federal Credit Union.
Deanna, come over this way. It'll be on the live stream.
Okay, so we'll move here in a moment. And board members want to come on this? Good pictures.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Or we could do that. That'll work.
Do it. Move over here.
No, you're fine. No, you're.
Where I was. Okay. All right, Barstow Unified School District Elementary Certificated Employee of the Month is Robin Watney. Our Mr. Watney is her principal, Mr. Dominguez. So also in recognition of her extraordinary dedication and service to the staff and students of Barstow Unified School District for September 2024. She also will receive her plaque, her gift card, and her binder, and we'll get her certificate to her as soon as possible. We'll give all of this to you. Right on over, and you'll get the honor.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Congratulations. Give her congratulations. All right.
Barstow Unified School District Secondary Classified Employee of the Month is Marcela Fernandez. Thank you for your extraordinary dedication and service to the staff and students of Barstow Unified School District for September 2024. You have your plaque. If you will each on it. Your surprise $25 gift card, which also looks like it's doubling. And your binder, and we'll get your certificate to you as quickly as possible. Thank you. Oh.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
The Barstow Unified School District Secondary Certificated Employee of the Month, Danielle King. It's definitely extraordinary dedication and service to the staff and students of Barstow Unified School District for September 2024. You get your plaque, your surprise $25 gift card, and your binder, and we'll get your certificate to you as quickly as possible. And you've done all day. Very good.
Picture first.
1, 2. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, Barstow Unified School District Management Team Employee of the Month, Martha Reyes.
And baby.
And baby. In recognition of your extraordinary dedication and service to the staff and students of Barstow Unified School District for September 2024, your lovely picture. Your surprise $25 gift card from Schools First and your binder.
Thank you.
Awesome.
1, 2. Thank you.
All right, Barstow Unified School District District Classified Employee of the Month, John Size. CBO will accept it for him in recognition of his extraordinary dedication and service to the staff and students of Barstow Unified School District for September 2024. His plaque, his binder, and his Starbucks. $25 for first.
Right, 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
All right. And this one is always the surprise because this one is the superintendent's choice. And so for the month of September 2024, Barstow Unified School District Superintendent's choice employee of the month is Shanda Varela. In recognition of your extraordinary dedication and service to the staff and students of Barstow Unified School District for September 2024.
Thank you.
Class. $25 gift card, a binder, and with the certificate as soon as possible. Thank you.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Oh, thank you. Good.
PBIS sports?
Yeah.
Okay.
The next one, we've got one more.
PBIS acknowledgements.
Yes, all right, so in September, so September 25th, we had recognition of 6 of our schools for PBIS. Ms. Brella, do you want to join me up here? You're a big part of what we did here. And Dr. Williams, I'd ask you up as well, but you are apparently occupied with the camera. She's
Goes that way.
wanting me to go this way.
We have a very small webcam in here today,
Right,
right behind your back. You guys stand up to the side.
and this is silver, is this correct?
Yep, we'll start with some.
For Barstow Fine Arts Academy for 2024 silver recognition for PBIS. I don't know if we have anyone for Barstow Fine Arts Academy. Want to come on up? Congratulations. Good job.
Thank you all the work.
Here we go.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
All right. Take a second. Yeah, you can take that with you and get to school. Thank you. Also, silver recognition, Henderson Elementary for 2020. One there.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, thank you.
And silver recognition to Lenwood Elementary School. Okay, we'll get this to them. Also silver, Montera Elementary School.
Oh, yeah.
Just got it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job. And silver also going to Skyline North Elementary. And then we had one extra special school that received the Platinum Award, and that goes to Cameron Elementary. And Mr. Leslie is here.
Two, three.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Okay, it is currently 5:28 and we will be going into closed session to discuss the listed items. Thank you all so very much and congratulations to you all.
You're watching a toothbrush play Billie Eilish. But did you know that there's a YouTube Music app where you can also listen to the EDM version, the ska version, and of course, the original version? Duh. Get YouTube Music Premium.
The people in the boardroom, can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me?
Yeah. And then if you.
Anyone in the boardroom, if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. In the STC, STC, I'm sorry, in the STC, it's not the boardroom. Okay, I'll go see.
I'll go.
They're like, where's that voice coming from?
This is God. You hear me?
If you can hear us in the STC, give us a thumbs up,
Or I was like, what the heck? Where's that coming from?
Start the hokey pokey.
right? What a mess, what a mess.
Carrie's there. Oh, that's Steve?
Call someone by name.
Steve's going over there to check it right now for us.
Did he pick up what you were laying down?
Can you hear me, Steve? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Thumbs up if you can hear me?
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the SDC.
How about in the
There you
back?
got a little bit of time.
Yeah, he's
So that's just it right over there. Now go this way.
The meeting will be starting shortly as soon as the board members return.
With Teladoc Health, it's like having a doctor in the family, right at your kitchen table. Manage your whole health.
You can shop. $0 gym membership.
Okay, Chris, we could be good.
Good. Okay. It is 6:19. We will bring the meeting back to session. There were no items, no actions taken in closed session. Approval of the minutes. Can I get a motion and a second? So moved.
No minutes.
There are none. Okay. Business from the floor. The board meeting is a business meeting of the board held in a public forum to comply with the Brown Act. It is not a town hall meeting with the board. This is a time for citizens to present problems or questions they feel the board should discuss. Individuals are encouraged to address the full board, not individual board members. The law prohibits the board from taking action on items not on the agenda. Request to speak cards should be filled out in advance and presented to the superintendent's executive assistant. Instructions for submitting remote public comments can be found on our website, bustk12.com, under the tab Board of Trustees. The board has a policy limiting any speaker to not more than 3 minutes. The board limits the total time for public input on each item or topic to 15 minutes or 5 individual requests to speak. The president may review the submitted request to speak or take a poll of speakers for or against a particular issue and may ask that additional person speak only if they have something new to add. Citizens who have comments on or against a particular issue may be asked to provide a written statement for the record or to sign an agreement with the written comments of another citizens. All names will be memorialized in minutes. With board consent, the president may increase or decrease the time allowed for public presentation depending on the topic and the number of persons wishing to be heard. For the record, state your name.
We have two. First one is Carrie Thomas, organization CSCA, on item L42, Workplace Violence Prevention Plan.
Yes. On behalf of CSEA, and I think also for BEA, we would like to ask that we be given more time to review and discuss the wording and the particulars to the workplace prevention plan that is on for the agenda tonight. We're hoping that maybe to have it pushed back at least one more meeting for the 19th, for us to have time for our e-board and our executive members to review it and discuss the items inside of it.
It's on under discussion, so we can pull it right after December 17th. So when we get to that, I'm going to pull it. And ask for it to be brought back. If you have an issue with it being pulled, then
No, nothing pressing.
Okay, and what item is that?
L42. Workplace violence prevention.
Okay, I don't see a problem with that. We did.
So we get down to that, we can pull it.
Okay.
That's where we need to be adoption to pull it from there.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
And then if you have any notes and stuff, we'll present them before the board agendas to be sent out for the next meeting.
I'll try to follow up with you, Carrie.
Okay.
To see how much time that you guys need and give you a timeline. Otherwise, we'll need it in order for us to review it as well,
Okay,
in order to have it for the next board meeting.
okay,
December 17th.
excellent. Thank you guys very much.
And then Nanette Cadilli, CTA, on support of BEA and vote of no confidence.
Hi. Good evening, trustees and cabinet. My name is Nanette Cadilli and I'm with CTA. And I'm here with, in support of BEA and the vote of no confidence in Superintendent Swearingen. I just want to remind you that as a board, you were elected by the community to serve and make good decisions for this district. One of your jobs is to choose and hire a great superintendent to lead this district. When communication breaks down with or ceases to exist with the employees of this district, it affects the students. When there is no transparency and no collaboration with bargaining unit members, it causes dysfunction. When there is dysfunction within a school district, it is a direct reflection on you, the cabinet, and the trustees sitting here. When it comes down to it, in all reality, it is not the superintendent that will take the blame of a district's downfall, struggle, or mishaps. It's the school board, because you are the ones that were elected by this community to make the best decisions for everyone in this district. The vote passed with an overwhelming 85% of members that believe she is not fit to run this district. This means that your teachers have spoken loud and clear. I had confidence in this board a few weeks ago when I was here that you would do the right thing, but nothing has been done yet. It is up to you to make those decisions for this community and for the students and the employees of this district, but you haven't done so yet. So the community elected you to do this. What you are doing is allowing Mrs. Swearingen to not be transparent about her communication and the limits she has put on the educators and union leadership. Just today, a union leader was told by an admin that they were given a directive not to meet with leadership without district management. Mrs. Swearingen is interfering with the union's ability to help and solve issues for and with members. Are you aware of this and the implications of this? If you're not, who is in charge here? Because if your answer is Swearingen, then I think you are not understanding the responsibilities you have as a school board member elected by this community. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Nothing else? Okay. Reports, staff reports. Monthly cash report. Mr. Beaton.
So as of November 4th, 2024, we have $74,005,764.24.
Thank you. Enrollment report. Mr. Godfrey?
That's actually me.
That's you? Okay. I was taking the pressure off you there, trying to pass it on to him.
No pressure. At the elementary school, from month 2 to 3, K through 6, we're down 11. Also down 11 at the high school. Compared to last year, month 3, we're down 230. But staying, like I said, we're only 22 down from last month, so we're still hanging tight.
Thank you. Board reports. Mr. Held.
Superintendent.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Get ahead of myself.
Is it together? Thank you. Oh, having technical issues over here. All day. I'm sorry we don't have it to bring up, but we'll keep working on this side of it. Good afternoon, board members, staff, and guests. I'm extremely proud to be here representing Barstow Unified School District, USD, as superintendent. Being superintendent is rewarding, challenging, inspiring, demanding, and fulfilling. The job has allowed me to cultivate personal and professional relationships, expand my professional growth and development, as well as achieve personal and professional goals. This has taken time and a strong commitment to my work ethic that demands nothing but the best for self and for those whom I lead. Ultimately, the job has allowed me the opportunity to put the academic needs and future success of Barstow children at the forefront of all decisions I have made. This is my commitment to BUSD students. Dr. Williams, I'm not sure how that needs your. I dedicated my career to this work in February 2023. After I was selected by the Board of Trustees to be the new BUSD superintendent. Sorry, more technical. Thank you. Oops. Oh, do you yours? Okay. I'll just, yeah. After I was selected by the Board of Trustees to be the new BUSD superintendent, my acceptance to be superintendent was in part due to my desire to be a change agent, promoting and enabling change that would support BUSD to fully comply with and reach the end of its agreed upon 5-year stipulated judgment with the people of the state of California by September 2025. This 18-page document includes 58 items detailing the work required to be in compliance with the Department of Justice's demand for affirmative corrective actions and the district permanently enjoined from violating any law or regulation, including the causes of action set forth in the people's complaint during the minimum 5-year term of this judgment. The judgment is overseen by an education monitor and the Office of the Attorney General and is guided by Barstow Unified School District's Statement of Principles. The district has taken numerous steps towards reaching compliance with many of the 58 items in the stipulated judgment. In March 2023, the board unanimously approved a contract with TNG Consulting, which took on the work required to receive, investigate, and report on Title IX and/or Uniform Complaint Procedures, UCP, complaints filed with the district. Up until this point, the work was the responsibility of the Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services and the Assistant Superintendent of Personnel Services, consuming much of their time, energy, and effort. The work TNG took on allowed for full focus and attention to be placed on the important work in support of the Educational Services Department led by Mr. Scott Godfrey, and the vital work and direction of the Personnel Services Department led by Mr. Jorge Gutierrez. TNG continues their work with the district and is supporting our new board-approved Title IX UCP coordinator who is learning and training in her roles and responsibilities. Soon, TNG will hand this work over to her. Barstow Unified School District has faced many challenges. It has always been our dedication to the children of BUSD and the community of Barstow that has driven our commitment to the success of our students, ensuring every student in Barstow Unified School District is provided a safe environment conducive to learning. And in doing so, on page 3, under Article 2, Policies, Procedures, Practices, and Training of the Stipulated Judgment, on item 3, within 30 days of the effective date of this judgment, the district will discuss and adopt a statement of principles that will guide implementation. The principles adopted by the district shall include the following: that the district's goal is to ensure that each of the district's schools treat students fairly and equitably, are safe, and maintain an environment conducive to learning. To reach that goal, the district is committed to A, non-discrimination in discipline consistent with state and federal law; B, treating all of its students fairly and equitably in the administration of discipline, without regard to any protected characteristic or category; C, ensuring consistent and equitable implementation of research-based alternatives to punitive discipline and to using exclusionary discipline as a last resort for exhaustion of alternatives; D, working with students who exhibit behavior issues to ensure that students remain engaged in the district's educational program and are given opportunity to reach their potential; and E, taking effective and prompt steps to prevent, eliminate, and remedy the effects of harassment on students based on any protected characteristic or category. And the Barstow Unified School District came up with this statement of principles, the goal of which is on the wall behind the guests today. The goal of our district is to ensure that each of our schools treats students fairly, equitably, is safe, and maintains an environment conducive to learning. To reach that goal, our Barstow Unified School District is committed to 1, non-discrimination in discipline consistent with state and federal law, our district's board-approved policies acknowledging the rights of all students and parents to appeal unfair disciplinary practices, and effective training for all staff in culturally responsive, positive behavior intervention and supports in restorative justice principles, practices, and values. Statement number 2, treatment of all students fairly and equitably in the administration of discipline without regard to any protected characteristic through ongoing data analysis and implementation of a district-wide behavior support guide consistent with education code and federal law that is published and acknowledged by all staff, students, and parents. Statement number 3, ensuring consistent and equitable implementation of research-based alternatives to punitive discipline through data analysis to ensure other means of correction are implemented, evaluated, improved upon, and supported by a culturally responsive system that promotes restorative practices with research-based alternatives to exclusionary discipline. Statement number 3, 4, working with students who exhibit behavior issues to ensure that students remain engaged in school through elimination of exclusionary practices and implementation of supportive social emotional learning and multi-tiered systems of support, including academic supports that build strong, authentic relationships between students and staff and foster teacher confidence in student understanding and achievement. And statement number 5, taking effective and prompt steps to prevent and eliminate harassment and remedy its effects on students based on any protected characteristic or category through implementation and advertisement of a clear process of reporting any type of harassment or bullying incidents with effective training and clear roles for all staff members in the prevention and elimination of any harassment or bullying. And the BUSD Statement of Principles was adopted in 2020 and directs and guides our work, my work specifically, every day. That's my report.
Thank you. Board reports.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Mr. Helga.
Yeah, first I'd like to just address or thank all of the veterans, both here in the district, our employees and other board members, as well as all throughout the country and the world. I sincerely appreciate all the service that everyone has done, to and for, our country, just in remembrance of Veterans Day, for this past weekend. So with that being said, so most of you know that I am consistently thanking employees of our district for all of your hard work and dedication. From the work maintenance performed over the summer, and as well as following local storms, to school administrators handling issues at their school sites, to nutrition services feeding our children every day. You are all critical to educating our children, and I thank you for everything that you do. I would like to address 2 individuals specifically by name, being Mr. Moreno at Fine Arts and Ms. Yeager at STEM. Thank you very much. I did have the pleasure of meeting with you. These are both the teachers of my daughters for parent-teacher conferences. They were amazing. I wanted to thank them for both their thoroughness in their explanation of our daughter's progress, but also their explanations of their directives of learning in their classrooms as a whole. I would also like to note that these are only 2 of our amazing teachers, and to thank all the teachers in our district, not just for parent-teacher conferences, but everything that you do for educating our students. I would also like to thank the district employees who are working diligently, oftentimes behind the scenes, ensuring much needed work is being completed. For example, creating additional campus monitors for security positions, as well as providing additional training to help support them in their new positions, adding school administrators, improving services for wellness classrooms, giving students more outlets, district-driven teacher retention bonuses, teacher coaching and training programs such as Catapult, and SEL, social emotional learning and counseling programs to help support our students' diverse needs, just to name a few. Each of these decisions, as well as many others, have always been made with one primary focus: what is in the best interest of our students? just as everyone in this room is doing throughout the district and will continue to do, is putting the students first. That, however, does not always mean that we will agree on every decision that is made, but we will continue to keep the students as our North Star, guiding us in every decision-making process. I do not feel that attacking any person in our district is helpful to finding solutions to these issues facing our district, nor is it in the best interest of our students. In an effort to bridge the gap between the members of our district, I would like to start by taking ownership for personally not making enough site visits to schools, and I will be attending more campuses in the future. Secondly, I would like to create more items for discussion during our board meetings in order to promote better communication with our community. Lastly, I would like to extend an open invitation for anyone in the district, students, parents, teachers, staff, administrators, anyone at all, who would like to reach out to talk to me, either on a personal one-to-one basis, or if you'd like me to attend any event, meeting, school site, classroom, walkthrough, anything at all. I'm very accessible. I will give out my personal cell phone, or you can set up anything through email. I'm very reachable. I would also like everyone to ask themselves the same rhetorical question. What have you been doing, or what could you do in the future to help bridge this gap as well? What can you do to help the students of our district? This is not a one-person show, and we do need everyone here. We need all of your input, ideas, and support. I thoroughly support and encourage constructive criticism, but constructive criticism means constructive. That means to build up. It is good to address a problem, but do it in a constructive way so we can all move forward together. This will allow us to deliver the educational environment that our students deserve. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Perea.
I'd like to congratulate all the employees of the month. Also, congratulate our STEM students who put on presentations for us earlier. And I'd like to thank everybody who's here in this room and in the other room for coming to our meeting. We encourage input, and it's good to have it, and it makes us something to think about and contemplate, and helps us move forward. So thank you very much for being here.
Thank you. I'd like to thank all our veterans, and I hope that everybody had a good Veterans Day, enjoyed your 3-day weekend. Congratulations to my opponent, Mr. Eastless. I'm sure you do a great job. I want to thank you all for allowing me the 8 years of service that you've allowed me to give to the community and to the district. I just wish it didn't have to be this way at this moment, but it is what it is. It was an honor and it was a pleasure. Thank you. Representatives report, EA.
Before I start, thank you for serving our district for 8 years. It is appreciated.
Thank you.
Okay, good evening. We are here tonight to present the results of a recent no confidence vote conducted by our membership concerning Superintendent Deanna Swearingen. Out of 257 total members, 214 participated, representing 83% of our membership. Of those who voted, 181 members expressed no confidence in our current superintendent, Deanna Swearingen, which accounts for 85% of votes. The results are clear and overwhelming. Majority of our members have expressed a lack of confidence in the current leadership. The vote reflects serious concerns regarding the superintendent's ability to lead the districts effectively and address the critical issues impacting our schools. Here are the key reasons for the lack of confidence. Number one, safety issue. Our primary responsibility is to provide a safe learning environment for our students, but it has been consistently compromised. There have been multiple instances where the safety of both staff and students has not been adequately addressed. Despite repeated calls for action, there has been little to no meaningful response. This failure to prioritize safety and creating an atmosphere of fear and uncertainty in our schools, putting everyone at risk. Number two, lack of effective communication. The superintendent has consistently failed to maintain open and transparent communication with educators. Important decisions have been made without proper consultation, leaving teachers uninformed and unprepared to meet the needs of their students. Number three, failure to address educator concerns. Time and time again, our legitimate concerns and requests are disregarded. Classroom teachers have raised numerous issues related to our ability to deliver high-quality education, yet these concerns are either ignored or inadequately addressed. This disregard not only affects teacher morale, but directly impacts student outcomes, as it leaves us without the support and the resources we need. Number 4, declining teacher retention rates. Under Swearingen's leadership, the district has experienced a significant decline in teacher retention. This trend is driven by dissatisfaction with leadership, lack of support, and ongoing unresolved safety concerns. We urge the board to take action and appoint a superintendent with extensive experience in Barstow, someone who understands our culture and who will collaborate with us, valuing our voices. We need a leader who will ensure all students are treated equitably, maintain a safe environment, and foster a setting conducive to learning so every student can reach their full potential. We have made multiple attempts to resolve these issues directly with the superintendent, but unfortunately, these efforts have not resulted in any meaningful progress. We are asking the board to take our concerns seriously and to take swift action in response to the results of no confidence vote. As teachers in this district, we have felt increasingly devalued, especially in recent board meetings. Recently, we have been restricted from walking through the boardroom, limiting our right to participate and express ourselves freely. In the last meeting, the presence of higher security seemed to signal distrust towards us, despite our consistent record of professionalism and respect. This week's decision to hold some of our agenda items in the spacious STC Center, providing ample room and for comfort and for attendees, was a sharp contrast to how you've treated teachers. When it came for our concerns to be heard, the meeting was moved back into the boardroom with seating for only 22. This deliberate choice makes it clear that facing teachers and hearing our voices is not a priority. At the monthly November 6th meeting, our superintendent stated, the board will switch back to the boardroom after the presentations and awards because that is where they are more comfortable. This statement further underscores the disconnect between district leadership and the teachers who work every day to support our students. If you do not value us as teachers, one has to ask, how much less do you value our students? We are here tonight because we value our students and prioritize their comfort and well-being, often at the expense of our own. We urge the board to reflect on its priorities and demonstrate commitment to valuing teachers for the sake of our students and the district as a whole. Make no mistake, this is a fight we will not back down from. We are here because we are passionate about doing what is best for our students and will continue to stand up for them and for each other. We urge the board to reflect on its commitment to the district and demonstrate through actions that teachers and students matter. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
CSEA.
Yeah. Our reports are, we had a fruitful and constructive negotiation meeting last week. We plan on having one tomorrow, and I hope that it goes just as well and fruitful as it was last week. This month, we will be conducting more nominations for e-board elections. All of our vice president, the treasurer, communications officer will be up for election. We'll be taking nominations for our negotiations team to handle the 25-26 negotiations. That's about it for right now to report.
Thank you so much.
Sorry, one more thing. We're planning our end of the year member celebration as well for December. So, and it will be bowling. So something new and exciting.
Thank you. Personnel Commission.
Board members and guests, the next meeting of the Personnel Commission is scheduled for Thursday, November 21st. Currently, Barstow Unified has 362 classified employees, and we have 11 recruitments in the testing stage.
Adoption of the agenda. Can I get a motion and a second, please? I will make the motion. I'll second. All in favor? Aye. Aye.
Are we?
Okay. Oh, so for consent agenda, I'd like to pull item K25.
Yeah, K12.
And K301.
01.
K3-01.
Okay, 01. Okay.
And then the third item. And then the item that they want to pull through. Oh, that's a discussion. Yeah, because we're adopting it as a sensory.
That'd be 5 minutes.
The bullet from the person, so that L42. The workplace violence prevention.
L42.
Or from the agenda.
Oh, okay.
From the discussion agenda.
So the discussion agenda, L42,
To be brought back in the December 17th.
and we'll bring that back on the December meeting. Okay.
And then we adopt the agenda as amended.
Okay, so can I get a motion to adopt the consent agenda as amended?
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
So then we need to go to A1
Two.
memorandum of understanding of Greater Hope.
Memorandum of Understanding, Greater Hope, recommending the Board of Trustee, well, we're gonna talk about that. Approve the memorandum of understanding between the Greater Hope and Barstow Unified School District to offer services to students in the district.
And I believe Dr. Williams is going to expand on this.
Thank you, Madam Superintendent. The board may remember a few weeks ago during the business from the floor, the executive director or executive director from our Greater Hope Foundation came and presented to the board about a partnership between Barstow Unified School District and Greater Hope organization. Greater Hope organization is based out of Victorville, and they provide foster care services within the high desert. This MOU tonight is presented to the board for their approval. What we're hoping to do out of this is to allow Greater Hope to be able to provide services to the students and that they've placed in foster care, as well as to provide training to our staff around providing support for our foster and homeless youth. The primary contact on this will be our outreach liaison, who works out of the school, Supportive School Climate Office. And so this MOU is presented to the board tonight for their approval.
Any questions, concerns?
Oh, thank you.
Okay, can I get a motion?
So moved.
All in favor? Aye. K, K25, Professional Services Agreement, Catapult Learning West LLC, recommending the Board of Trustees authorize the district to add the existing agreement with Catapult Learning West LLC for professional development programming for new teachers from the term of July 22nd, 2024 to June 30th, 2025 for one additional coach.
And this is going to go over to Ms. Fisher.
Ms. Fisher.
This year, we have contracted with Catapult Learning for our new teachers to provide support, not only with professional development, but also in the classroom. So it's going really well, and we are requesting that the board approve an additional coach, which will include additional coaching hours for our sites to provide additional support. We also have virtual coaching sessions that will be part of this addition.
So they're here to coach and help our
They are.
teachers.
They're
Okay.
in the classroom with the teachers, helping them with lesson planning, with classroom management, with everything that they need.
All right, thank you. Since I pulled it, I'll make the motion. Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And then K301, is that correct?
Yes.
Pupil Services Pro Care Therapy Agreement for Services 2024 to 2025. Recommending the Board of Trustees approve the amendment between Barstow Unified School District and Pro Care Therapy to cover RNs, LVNs, psychologists, case managers, SLP, SLP assistant, physical therapist assistant, occupational therapist, certified occupational therapist assistant, certified nursing assistant, board certified behavior analyst, registered behavior technician, applied behavior analyst, paraprofessional PCA, sign language interpreter for additional help or substitutes as needed by the district. Woo!
It's going to go to Mr. Godfrey.
Yes, as you know, for the last, I would say, 5 to 8 years, it's been more and more difficult to hire teachers and professionals in the special education area of our district. With that, we decided to contract with ProCare, which is a nationwide school staffing service. You listed the various positions that they offer. They do spend a lot of their effort on finding the best people to fit the specific school district that they're working with. We've been working with them for 2 years. Their first foray into our district was fall of 2023. What we're looking for are subs for school psychologists, special needs paraeducators, on-site support staff for virtual IEP services, special education case managers, and behavior support services. All of these for our district have been difficult to fill, and ProCare has stepped in and really helped us to move that effort forward. What we're looking for specifically are special needs paraeducators and on-site support staff for RSP and speech services, as well as SPED case managers and behavior support specialists. We did work with them to try and secure a registered nurse, although that did not quite work out. We're still working in that area. They've been a vital service to us, and we bring this forward for your approval.
All right, thank you. Anybody have any questions? If Mr. Prey, since you pulled that, I'll let you give you the honor of making the motion if you would.
I make the motion that we approve.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Discussion items.
We gotta approve the consent agenda.
Oh. Now can we approve the consent agenda? I'll make the motion. Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, discussion items. General Education Services, L21, Apex course catalogs for district secondary schools. Recommending the Board of Trustees approve the Apex course listed in the district secondary school course catalog for use starting in 2024-2025 school year.
And this is going to go over to Mr. Godfrey.
Yes, Apex is part of a larger consortium of online learning platforms titled Edmentum, which includes Plato services. And we offer both opportunities in our school district. One of our teachers who's been teaching independent study for quite a while uses the Plato side of the house. All of our full mind our full mind teachers use Apex. Apex is what we brought on over the course of the pandemic to address our Barstow Digital Academy needs, and more specifically, our special education independent study needs. The courses that are part of this item are essentially to increase the elective courses that are going to be offered to our students online that align with Barstow High School and Central High School's master schedules.
All right. Any questions?
Is this like additional courses that we're adding, or are we moving away from Plato for next year, or is this just in addition to?
This is additional courses that have been identified, again, that align with the master schedules that weren't approved prior to.
Thank you. All right. Can I get a motion and a second? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Pupil services, nothing. Business services, L41, purchase order listing, 10/16/2024 to 11/4/2024. Recommending the Board of Trustees approve the purchase orders listed in the attached purchase order board report totaling $4,755,358.37. Mr. Payton.
Yes, so listed, we have our POs from October 16th, 2024 through 11/4/2024, totaling $4,755,358.37, and they're listed here for your approval.
Anybody have any questions on any of that? No? I'll make the motion. Can I get a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor? Aye. L42, workplace violence protection. We pulled that, yeah, okay, techno, nothing there, personnel, nothing there, classified. L6B1, CSEA MOU 24-25001, holiday pay for extended school year. Summer school between Barstow Unified School District and California Employees Association. Recommending the Board of Trustees approve CSEA Memorandum of Understanding 24/25/001, holiday pay for extended school between Barstow Unified School District, California School Employees Association.
Mr. Gutierrez?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, so we negotiated this in good faith with CSCA. We identified a need to make whole some of the employees that we had over the summer that were not compensated for their holiday pay. And this MOU addresses the need for us to make sure we compensate them accordingly for the holiday pay if they work the day before, the day after the holiday. And the names listed there are the individuals that need to be paid, and it's presented to the board for approval.
Questions, anybody? No? All right, I will make the motion. Can I get a second?
Second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. L6B2 CSEA MOU 24/25002 weed abatement between Barstow Unified School District and California School Employees Association. Recommending the Board of Trustees approve CSEA memorandum of understanding 24/25/002 weed abatement between Barstow Unified School District, California School Employees Association. Mr. Gutierrez?
Yes, thank you. So CSEA and BUSD negotiated in good faith. It went through a 6-10 process. Last year we had a lot of rain in the high desert, and the weeds were out of control and are out of control. And due to address some of the needs that we have with vacancies and people out, CSEA and BUSD negotiated this MOU where we're offering overtime to our current members first before we contract out. So this is a contract out to support the weed abatement, to make sure that we meet this, that we're in compliance with the city code, and reduce fire hazard. And it's presented to the board for your approval.
Any questions?
I just want to make sure, I know you said it, but just so like everybody knows, we are offering everything in the MOU to all of our classified members first before anything goes outside.
Yes, that is correct.
Good point. Thank you. I will make the motion. Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. L6B3 CSEA MOU 24/25/003 library media assistant split between Barstow Unified School District and California School Employees Association. Recommending the Board of Trustees approve CSEA memorandum of understanding 24/25/005 library media assistant split between Barstow Unified School District and California School Employees Association. Mr. Gutierrez.
Yes, thank you. Again, an MOU that was negotiated in good faith with CSCA. And it was sent through the 610 process and ratified, and this just addresses the effects of this position. This is a split position between Barstow Union High School and Barstow Intermediate School. Barstow Intermediate School, it's an LMA position, and the member was in agreement with this split. So it's just to make sure that we make it concrete and we move forward. And it's presented to the board for your approval.
Any questions? No? Who wants to make that motion?
So
I'll
moved.
make the second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Closed session. We do need to go back to the closed session. It is currently 7:01.
me see. Make sure we have audio back. Okay.
It is 7:18. There were no actions taken in closed session, and we will adjourn the meeting.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.